1. What is Python? List some popular applications of Python in the world of technology. Python is a widely used general-purpose, high-level programming language. It was created by Guido van Rossum in 1991 and further developed by the Python Software Foundation. It was designed with an emphasis on code readability, and its syntax allows programmers to express their concepts in fewer lines of code. It is used for 1. System scripting. 2. Web development. 3. Game development. 4. Software development. 5. Complex mathematics. 2. What are the benefits of using Python language as a tool in the present scenario? The following are the benefits of using Python language. 1. Object-oriented language. 2. High-level language. 3. Dynamically typed language. 4. Extensive support libraries. 5. Presence of third-party modules. 6. Open source and community development. 7. Portable and interactive. 8. Portable across operating systems. 3. Is Python a compiled language or an interpreted language? Actually, Python is a partially compiled language and partially interpreted language. The compilation part is done first when we execute our code, and this will generate bytecode internally. This bytecode gets converted by the Python virtual machine, page versus M, according to the underlying platform, machine plus operating system. 4. What does the hash symbol do in Python? Hash is used to comment on everything that comes after on the line. 5. What is the difference between a mutable data type and an immutable data type? Mutable data types can be edited, i.e., they can change at runtime, e.g., list, dictionary, etc. Immutable data types cannot be edited, i.e., they cannot change at runtime, e.g., string, tuple, etc. 6. How are arguments passed by value or by reference in Python? Everything in Python is an object, and all variables hold references to the objects. The reference values are according to the functions. As a result, you cannot change the value of the references. However, you can change the objects if it is mutable. 7. What is the difference between a set and dictionary? The set is an unordered collection of data types that is iterable, mutable, and has no duplicate elements. A dictionary in Python is an ordered collection of data values, used to store data values like a map. 8. What is list comprehension? Give an example. List comprehension is a syntax construction to ease the creation of a list based on existing iterable. For example, my_list equals I for I in range 1, 10, 9. What is a lambda function? A lambda function is an anonymous function. This function can have any number of parameters but can have just one statement. For example, a equals lambda x, y, x asterisk y. Print a, 7, 19, 10. What is a parse in Python? Parse means performing no operation, or in other words, it is a placeholder in the compound statement, where there should be a blank left and nothing has to be written there. 11. What is the difference between and in Python? Represents precise division, result is a floating point number, whereas represents floor division, result is an integer. For example, 5, 2 equals 2. 5 divided by 2 equals 2.5. 12. How is exceptional handling done in Python? There are three main keywords, i.e. try, except, and finally, which are used to catch exceptions and handle the recovering mechanism accordingly. Try is the block of a code that is monitored for errors. Except block gets executed when an error occurs. The beauty of the final block is to execute the code after trying for an error. This block gets executed irrespective of whether an error occurred or not. Finally, block is used to do the required cleanup activities of objects, variables. 13. What is swapcase function in Python? It is a strings function that converts all uppercase characters into lowercase and vice versa. It is used to alter the existing case of the string. This method creates a copy of the string which contains all the characters in the swap case. For example, string equals geeks for geeks. String swapcase greater than geeks for geeks. 14. Difference between for loop and while loop in Python. The for loop is generally used to iterate through the elements of various collection types such as list, tuple, set, and dictionary. Developers use a for loop where they have both the condition start and the end. Whereas the while Loop is the actual looping feature that is used in any other programming language. Programmers use a Python while loop where they just have the end conditions. 15. Can we pass a function as an argument in Python? Yes. Several arguments can be passed to a function, including objects, variables, of the same or distinct data types, and functions. Functions can be passed as parameters to other functions because they are objects. Higher-order functions are functions that can take other functions as arguments. To read more, refer to the article, Passing Function as an Argument in Python.